Hey everyone! Today it's officially 2 weeks since the start of the new year, and we're still on a streak. We're still doing it. So today, as I mentioned yesterday, I wanted to talk about an anime that turned 7 years old, and I happened to stumble upon a tweet that was something to the effect of like many people's first mid show, and it was Darling in the Franxx. And of course, Darling in the Franxx, if you guys weren't around in terms of the anime space back then, was pretty big and pretty hyped because it was done by Trigger and A1, and it was this like mech show. It was terrible, and I like. Not to be like, ooh, I had it for like it was bad from the beginning. It was really bad from the beginning. A lot of people sort of debate when it got bad because now the opinion is, yeah, the show just sucks, you know. But I do see a lot of opinions that are like, the beginning 15 episodes were good. I don't know about that one, Chief. But it was a really interesting, like, sort of, not like phenomena, but like, it was a big show in the anime world, and there haven't really been a lot of shows like that recently where it's like everyone's talking about it. You know, everyone's talking about it, and you know, I was pretty hyped because it's like, okay, you know, these are, you know, it might be good. It was not. It was not. It was very much just an Evangelion ripoff. You know, it never even really made sense. Because the episode where people think it kind of went downhill is actually, funny enough, the episode where I thought they might redeem themselves, because it was when they started finally talking about the backstory, like what the fuck is going on, you know, what the heck's going on, I mean. Because it was just like, for some reason, this part of my hair is sticking out today, I don't know. Anyway, because it was just like, what's going on? Like they weren't explaining what was going on. Because, of course, this was an anime original, you know, this wasn't based on a manga or anything, you know, it was just a new creation. And with that, you know, they gotta make a whole new world and everything, and it was just not good. It was just not good. And the back half of it definitely did start to get like, what just happened? You know, one interesting thing I saw someone bring up, I don't think they were like conscious of what they were saying in terms of for why it was interesting to me, but someone said like, oh, none of the mech designs really, like, I don't see anyone talking about the mech designs. And, you know, I'm not a big mech guy, but mech, oh man, my allergies today too, oh, my nose. Definitely mech shows, one of the main important things are the mechs, you know. And like Gundam, like everyone, you know, everyone loves the, you know, building the Gundams and stuff, and yeah, the mechs look awful. Like, they look terrible. They look ugly in the Franxx for sure. But I thought that was interesting because I was like, that's not like really a space that I'm in, of the like the mech design, you know, space. But yeah, definitely the mechs looked terrible. But anyway, I just saw it. I just wanted to talk about it because it was like, it was funny because that was just such a interesting show and an interesting experience to not only experience myself but also see the experience of others. And we don't really get that anymore, to be honest. Like, what was the last big anime that was like talked about a lot? Because nowadays it feels so like sectioned off, where it's like, okay, here's the new big, like, I guess Chainsaw Man was pretty big. Chainsaw Man was pretty big, but like people already knew the manga, you know? That's probably the biggest. Spike's Family, for sure, too. But yeah, anyway, it's just interesting to think about that. But it's also interesting to think 7 years ago. Woo, that's a long time. 7 years ago is a long time. But yeah. Anyway, just wanted to talk about that. I'll probably talk about other anime and stuff whenever I think about it, you know, if there's any sort of, you know, just thing that comes across the timeline or whatever, you know. But yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. We're 2 weeks down. If you guys watched Darling in the Franxx, let me know what you guys think about it. I never rewatched it either. I mean, I'm never going to rewatch it, but like, Yeah, and they kind of leave open the door for like the sequel at the end, which I thought was funny. But also another thing, I said I was gonna end the video, but another thing is like it's so interesting to see the evolution of the the anime profile pictures, where it's like everyone was on 02. Yeah, everyone had to, and then like slowly as the years went by, like no one even knows who 02 is anymore. Kind of VTuber-esque design nowadays, huh? She could maybe pass off as a VTuber. All right. I'll see you guys later.